Franks and beans.
Timing on that is perfect. You got
I worked on that to make that timing finish that way.
You did great, and you got that great shot of Rick like totally tripping balls at the end.
He was. He muted his own mic, but he can just sit there and laugh quietly. You got to turn your mic on, Rick. Even better. Yeah.
That's much better.
How's everybody doing?
Good, man. Good.
Good evening,
Andrew.
guys.
Andrew,
Hey,
how are you doing?
Good, Brood.
Doing pretty good overall here.
How's the little Brewski doing?
Doing pretty good overall, I guess you could say. I had a little operation today, but everything is good and smooth in and out, 10 minutes or so probably.
Yeah.
And just been chilling. Got some ice packs
Little sack of peas.
rotating out.
Sack peas on the old P rod there.
Yeah, I think it's the best facial reconstruction surgery I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
After the accident.
So, welcome. Of course, we have no Eric tonight. He's still on holidays on his mega retreat.
Down in Florida.
Yeah. He's
Nice.
loving it. He's having a good time. He's getting some rest and relaxation, which that fella desperately needs. So,
Absolutely.
So we got a couple of regular guests that we always have on the show here, and of course, always glad to have them. But as you heard, little Brudski there had a little bit of work done today. The big Brudski had a little bit of work done on the little Brudski. So, Tanner's heard it.
I recommend everyone get it done at a certain point, maybe.
Yeah, spay or neuter your dogs. Absolutely. But Tanner's heard it, and I don't know if I've told it before on the channel, but
Oh boy.
my story is freaking hilarious.
Oh,
All right.
no.
So let's say hello to everybody before you
Do that, because I'm going to get warmed up for this one.
All right. So welcome everyone. Brick Building Biker is here. I don't know if you knew that, but he was the first one here. Welcome.
First,
We got Todd. We got Paul Parkdale Playboy. We got PBJ.
delicious as always.
He is so good. Elizabeth's here. Brian Jorgensen's here. Michael's here. Doug's here. Art Claxton's here. Grandpa T is here.
Grandpa T
And
is-
Wendy is here. So
Hello.
welcome everybody that's here.
Everyone, yes.
Anybody that's here. Gwenda's here. And then anybody, I'm sure we got some lurkers here that are watching that just haven't typed anything in the chat. Welcome to another Building with Buds.
Yes. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up button.
Yeah. Well, we're going to see what everybody's building here first. So, Rick, what are you working on tonight?
I was thinking about jumping into the Ecto, this right here,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm kind of like in a transition state here. So I'm going to build something a little smaller, a little more manageable. I'm going to build the Spice Girls Brickheads.
Oh, baby.
Oh,
Tell me what you want.
really, really want.
What I really, really want.
You know, I have almost built those on the stream probably 10 times. And I just keep like, yeah, not today. It's
Yeah,
good,
well,
but
this
not
is it.
today.
I actually bought them in the hopes that my wife would build them with me, but it's not going to happen. So they just sat in on the shelf. So I figured, you know what? Let's do it tonight. Come on.
There you go. Aspen's here. She says, here. Thanks for the super chat, Aspen.
Thanks, Aspen.
That's awesome.
Andrew, what are you firing up on there, buddy?
The A-frame cabin.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
That's
So
all
I'm dipping
right.
into this one today. This is what I've got done so
Oh,
far,
that's awesome.
and it's pretty sweet.
Hey,
Nice.
for awesome.
And upgrade that to a B frame soon.
Or a
Yeah,
double
I-
D frame.
Yeah,
Oh, goodness gracious.
you
That's going
know.
to require a lot of framing.
Well, I'm also going to be working on some brick heads, but I'm going to do these Disney 100s.
Excellent.
Disney Spice Girls.
Yeah, the Disney Spice Girls,
Yeah.
basically. I'm also working on the A-frame, but it's upstairs. I've been kind of putting that together for the last couple of days. And it's phenomenal. And
Oh, yeah,
I
it's
think
great.
Aspen's also cracked open the A-frame too. I love it so far. It's a really good build.
Nice. Well, I'm going to probably keep working here and just, I don't know, maybe I'll get one thing done tonight. We'll see. But I'm going to start with this. I still haven't built this.
Ooh, nice.
Manageable.
and I
Yeah,
want
501st.
these guys put together here.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
I thought, yeah, I'll put this together. I should be able to get this done in the hour and a half we're going to be on tonight, so we'll see.
Do you only have one pack? How many did you get?
No, I only bought one pack. I only need one.
Yeah.
Amateur.
I'm not going to do it. I don't need an army of them. And to be honest, I think the little, like, this piece gets lost in the mix anyway. So it's literally the figures I want. So I
Grandpa
got
T
it for
says he
figures.
got his today.
what's that?
Grandpa T said he got his 501st today as well.
Nice. His came today. So I think he ordered his, and correct me if I'm wrong, Ty, you ordered yours on right from Lego, I believe. So yeah, I'm going to throw those guys together today. That'll be fun. So Andrew, you're going to love this.
All right.
So this procedure that Andrew had done. Hello,
Oh,
Brick Jedi.
jeez.
Hey, Brick Daddy.
Hey.
He's not wrong. It's a quick in and out procedure. Doesn't take long. You don't even go to the hospital to get it done.
No. Yeah.
So I get the appointment all set up. I go to my doctor's office. I got to paint the picture for you a little bit. The doctor says to me, bring a jock strap without the cup in it, because it's easier just to pull that on, and when you go away, there's less aggravation.
Mhm.
Sure.
Cool. So I was unclear whether I was supposed to put that on before I left the house or when I put it on after the surgery. So I just carried it with me.
Sure.
So I go into the doctor's office. I walk into the room. Everybody's been in the doctor's office. So you got a bed there with the pull down paper on it, right? And the metal drawers underneath it. And then on this side, he has a cabinet with all these metal drawers. And there's next to no room in between these two cabinets. It's literally about this wide. Okay, it's it. There's enough room for a guy to get up on the bed, him to do his thing. Like he literally lets you get on the bed. He gets in his chair at the end of the table, does his thing, gets up and leaves the room. You got to get dressed and leave because there's no room for two people in this room.
Mm-hmm.
Barely room for the scissors. Am I right?
Barely room for the scissors. Yep, it was close. So I get in there and I'm standing there and he's standing there and I said, "Hey, was I supposed to put this jockstrap on like before or now?" And he goes, "Well, you can put it on now, and then when you're done the surgery, you can just pull your sweatpants and your jockstrap up, and whoop, out the door you go."
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, and I'm the first appointment of the day.
Oh
Okay,
boy. So they're just
The
gonna
waiting
they're
room-
warming up on you.
yeah, the waiting room- he's just warming his hands up on me. So the waiting room is full of dudes, right? They're all there to get the same thing done. Like
Oh,
this guy
boy.
busts them out in one. That sounds terrible. Busts them out all in one day, and then golfs for the rest of the week or whatever.
Mm.
Exactly.
So I'm
My
like,
guy's
okay.
retired. That's all
So-
he does is
I kind of turn around and I hike my sweatpants down to put on the jockstrap, and my back goes out,
Oh God.
and
Of
I go
all things.
down.
Oh
Okay,
no.
so I am face down, ass up, literally pointed at him, and I'm stuck in between the bed and the table. I can't move, and I'm like, "Help! Help!" My back hurts so bad, and he's like, "I can't touch you."
He comes in and sees it, and he's like, "You're wrong kind of doctor, buddy."
This is not a proctology
He was in the room
not
when it
going in
happened.
there.
He wasn't even gone from the room. He was in the room when this went down. So I'm now wedged in between the table and the bed, bare ass, sticking straight up. I'm like, "Can you just do the surgery like this?" He's
Oh
like,
my God.
"No." He goes, "You got to get up." And he goes,
No.
"I can't help you." I'm like, "Oh God." So I managed to get myself up. My back is like out bad, like it's never been out this bad before. I crawl up onto the table. He goes, "We're gonna go through this." I'm like, "If you don't do this right now,
I'm
this
not
ain't never
going.
getting done."
Yeah.
So get in there and
That's
do it.
on you.
Yeah, do whatever you need to do. So he finishes his thing up. I'm like, "Son of a bitch." I pull everything up. And now imagine me walking out of this room doubled over because I can't stand up straight.
Oh,
So much
everyone
goddamn pain.
else.
I am not shitting you. 4 guys got up and walked out.
Oh no.
That's
They're like,
awesome.
nope. Look at that guy. Nope.
Yeah.
This guy. Nope.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
That's all. That's hilarious.
And I
That's
felt so
great.
bad. I'm like, no, it's not that. I put my back out. And they're like, nope. They weren't having it. They're gone.
bud. Sure you did.
Yeah, they're gone.
That's
I mean-
funny. Yeah, when I was in there was a few other guys in the waiting room as I was walking out, and I was like, I didn't know what to expect. It was a whirlwind for me. Like I kind of put it out of my mind. To be honest with you, I made this appointment like 2 years ago, and I didn't follow through with going through with it in time. So like I just kind of put it on my mind, and then finally I'm like, we got to get this done now before it's too late. He totally like I don't know. I didn't do this. I didn't need it, I guess, in the end. But he gave me a prescription for like something to take to relax you beforehand and after and whatnot. So, anyways, I went in there kind of like had no idea what to expect in a sense. So I was just kind of like, I knew it was going to be quick. I knew it wasn't going to be that bad. But and then when he was like asking me, did you take the prescription to like relax you? And I was like, no. He's like, okay, I can. He could kind of tell because I was like asking him lots of questions and like was like breathing really heavily, like.
Yeah. What was the medication called? Methamphetamine, or was it?
Yeah, it was probably along the lines of that, but no, I don't know. It went well, and
Nice.
I'm happy with it.
I'm happy with it. It looks great.
Yeah, it looks great. It's a little surreal to think about it still, actually, to think what happened, but it's.
Less filling, that's for sure.
My fiance was in the car waiting for me, and when she couldn't believe how quick it was, and like why do you guys make such a big deal? Pardon?
Again, she couldn't believe how quick it was.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, the thing is, like, it depends on who you go to. So, because like some doctors, they're really good at it, and others are, So I would say there's a vast difference between.
Sure.
Oh,
you guy.
Terrible.
I see what you did there. Now, if Eric were here, he'd be like, I mean, I know what that joke meant, but
That's good.
Oh,
You've been chomping at the bit, haven't you? You've just been waiting to use that.
It just came.
Just another one. You're just yeah.
No, that was not, but it worked.
And then the doctor was like, he goes, well, after like 10 uses, you got to come back with a test sample so we know it worked.
Yep.
So I saw him I saw my doctor.
So I was back the next day.
I saw my doctor. This was like 9 years ago. So I saw my doctor the other day, and he goes, Kevin, you never came back. And I said, well, you said after 10 uses.
That's awesome.
Did the Blues just trade the Cups to the Leafs? No.
Well,
here's the thing, Rob.
Leafs are
You'll never
still
make it
gonna
out of the
leaf it
first
up.
round.
yeah, the Leafs are still going to
Who was traded?
O'Reilly.
Ryan O'Reilly and Nola Chari were traded for a bunch of draft picks.
And then O'Reilly goes up and puts a hat trick up his second
Patty
game.
on the next night, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And the Blues crapped the bed.
Oh.
Geez, that's weird. It'll be like that. Like it'll be hilarious when they get through the first round or they don't get through the first round.
Yeah, I hope they tank because that means better draft pick. But
Yeah.
I don't think the Blues are even going to draft those. They're going to trade them.
Yeah.
So, what's everybody in the chat building, or are you building anything? Abe's here, says hello. Jenny Brooks is here, says hello.
Jenny Brooks, yeah, got that.
For educational purposes, I was told 20 uses to check in.
Oh,
Is that what you told the fiance? Like they want us to be really thorough.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And then he recommends they gave me 2 cups. They recommend coming back 6 to 9 months later just
Not
to
a
check
gallon?
up to make sure it doesn't come back.
Oh yeah, you want to. Yeah.
Elizabeth's building the Mandalorian helmet. Very good one.
Oh, that's interesting.
Today I went to see if I could get the new helmets because Brutsky got them early. I was hoping I could get them early as well.
did you get him for Brutsky?
Did not manage. So that's interesting. You picked up that one where?
Walmart.
Because I was under the impression that one was a Lego store exclusive, but I guess not.
I don't know. I thought one of them were, but
There you go.
I also saw Captain Rex. I got Captain Rex here, and then the next day I went back. They had Commander Cody. I didn't buy it, but I thought about it.
That's hilarious because the Walmart by my place hasn't restocked their bloody shelf since Christmas.
It's been terrible. It's been terrible. They don't ever have anything. So
Did they have lots of other stock, Andrew, or was it just that?
Yeah. No, I got a Creator, whatever it's called,
That's a cool
3-in-1 year house,
yeah.
cozy house. That's what I saw first, And then they actually had all of them, but they didn't have it up the first day. I bought 3 of the Speed Champions. And then the next day they had the McLaren up there. So I didn't get the McLaren. I would have liked to have. I just didn't pull the trigger on it.
Yeah.
Good enough.
So this is already a very different brickhead build than the ones that I built before. Probably because it's not as detailed in terms of the body.
Yeah.
Oh, PBJ is starting bag 12 of 16 on the UCS Sandcrawler.
Ooh, nice.
How's it going,
Nice.
PBJ? Any
Great one.
casualties yet?
Yeah, any reddish brown deaths.
That one was so stressful. for
I
me.
didn't think I had any issues with mine. I had mine brand new in box. The guy I bought it from had it wrapped in saran wrap. Not that it makes a difference on the box, whatever. The pieces are still brown and get old. But I didn't have any issues with mine, luckily, either when I built it.
Said
Just don't
only
take it
one-
apart.
Only
No,
1 by
no.
2 plate cracked. So happy so
Oh,
far.
right.
That's awesome. Almost every single one of my plates has a crack in it. It was one of the most stressful sets I've built because every time you hear a creak and a crack, and you're just pushing very gently, and it just doesn't matter.
It puts a lot of stress on the parts, so it is definitely stressful.
Yeah.
You can order replacements from Lego, right?
I don't
People
know,
do your
like
channel?
a 2014 set. I don't know.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mine
They know it was a defect. They will replace them.
I only had one outright break, and so the rest of them I just kind of left them on there with the micro cracks in them.
Micro cracks.
Micro cracks. Only you can make that sound awesome.
They're little ones, little
Yeah.
cracks.
Little tiny cracks.
That would be the micro side of them.
They're just happy little cracks.
Happy little cracks.
Leave them alone.
Rob said he finished the blacksmith yesterday. That one is amazing. That's a
That's a
great
great
build.
set, yeah.
Starting the City Rocket Launch Center.
No, Eric or Claxton. Eric is on vacay.
I almost thought about, I thought about and almost started the blacksmith shop tonight, but I actually don't know where I'm going to put it just yet. I haven't
Bend
like
over and
set
I'll
up.
show you.
Oh,
Wow.
just happened that
In that
fast.
case, I'll open the box right now.
That's what she said.
Oh boy.
Just getting them all out right away. There's no hesitation here. This fellow's on fire.
Oh,
The
boy.
doctor told me 10. What can I say?
Another one.
Keep them coming.
Aspen noticed the new logo there.
Yep. That is a compliments of some Easy Craftsman's been working on. I guess we can say big announcement to come.
Yeah.
Can say that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Nothing there, Rick? You got nothing? I mean, I said big announcement to come.
I'm just at this point. I'm just numb to it all.
So is Andrew.
That's because of the ice.
Polar Bricks, hello.
Hello, Polar Bricks.
Hello. Fall
got,
Equinox
Fall
37.
Equinox as well, yeah. Nice to see you. She said, I'll be lurking and possibly building the GWP ambulance. I haven't built that one yet.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
Oh, I got a little GWP story.
Okay.
Let us have it.
Popped into Mastermind Toys today.
Mhm.
The Canadian boys will know what that is.
Yep.
Have you heard of that?
I have heard of it from my Canadian friends. Yeah.
All righty. Well, I popped in there today to get a birthday gift for an in-law. And, an in-law's kid. And got chatting with the girl behind the desk about Lego. I said to her, now that I'm done finding what I came here for, I'm going to go and stroll through the Lego aisle. And she says, oh, we have all the largest sets up here behind the desk. I said, oh, why is that? She said, well, we've had some thefts out west. So,
Oh,
yeah, the West is wild.
Well, it always has been.
So anyway, she says, is it for you? Or, and I said, yeah, it's for me. So, yeah, we talked for a bit and I went and had a look, but I said, before I do that, I'm going to let my wife know. So I messaged my wife saying, just going to peruse through the Lego. And she sent a text back saying, put the Lego down. So I showed this to the girl and she laughed. Anyway, they have the Lunar New Year parade set.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
this is the year of the rabbit, and I happen to be a rabbit, if you will,
Oh,
on that.
nice.
Yeah. So I like that set, but it's $170.
It's a gorgeous
So-
set.
It is a gorgeous set, but I wasn't willing to, at this right now, spring $170. So she says, well, it's a shame you weren't here just a few days ago. I said, why is that? She says, we were giving away just the rabbit as a gift with purchase when you spent, like when you bought a Lego set. I said, well, there must have been like a threshold. She said, well, it was $80, but we had so many of them, we were just giving them away with any purchase. And I was like,
wow.
oh man, I really missed out.
I'll have to call mine up.
Right. And then she says, well, I have one.
Oh. And did
And I
you
said-
say I have one?
I said, one what? I said, really? And she said,
Breast.
yeah. She said, I got it with I got it with the set that I bought. And she's like one of the employees, right? And she says, and I was going to give it to one of the kids, but none of them want it. So if you want it, it's yours. And I'm like, come on.
That's
She
awesome.
says, yeah. She says, you're the year of the rabbit, right? Really? And I said, yes, really. She's like, it's yours.
Oh man.
So
That's
give me your number, and she'll be there tomorrow, and she's going to bring it in. And so I'll buy something, just to sort of give back. But
For sure. That's fantastic.
yeah, but that's really cool.
So now, does the funny part about that story is, does your wife see you buying something as giving back? Or
No.
taking?
Probably not.
What a great guy! He bought himself something.
Yeah.
There. He means so much.
And even though I said I'm getting it for free, there is still suspicion that I'm not. So it's just you just can't win.
That's like that meme where that guy comes home. He's like, "They gave it to me."
Yeah, yeah.
Me.
Well, I made a video with that soundbite.
Yeah.
Reel,
Well, now you can do it for real now.
the Disney Castle. Yeah, they gave it to me.
Cam guy's here. Hello, Cam guy.
Hey, Cam guy.
So my middle son is a rabbit as well. So I got one of those with one of my purchases at the Lego store and gave it to him. But I collect them all. But I did not. I've been really good this year about not overdoing it with Lego purchases. Like
Oh yeah.
seriously, that's not a lie.
No,
I-
you're doing wonderful.
The only set that I bought on release day was the modular, and I cashed in points, so I didn't spend any money on it.
Do you have the
Everything
Razor
else-
Crest?
What's that?
Do you have the Razor Crest?
Yeah, but that was last year.
Okay.
Last year. This
I don't have
year,
that one yet.
2023, I've been really good. So,
Mhm.
like, I just got the A-frame. I waited until the newest promo to get that one.
Right.
But anyway, so I didn't go crazy and buy enough to get a second one of that rabbit, even though I needed it. But the parts on it are all pretty standard. So
Mhm.
I just bricklinked them. And
There
I
you go.
got the parts for like $10, which is about the
Nice.
value of the promo.
There you go.
So I made one for myself as well.
Perfect. Any exclusive printed parts in that set? No way.
In the rabbit, the eyes came in that they're all over the place because that poly bag they gave away last year, the fun and funky one that has
Yep.
like the frogs and the beehives. It
Oh
had,
yes.
it had
Oh,
the same eyeballs.
right.
Oh, Todd just said in the last 2 days he has rebuilt 2 of the 2019 Technic Corvettes
Nice.
and the 2021 Technic Jeep Wrangler.
There you
I
go.
love that Jeep.
I took mine apart on Building with Buds. I think I made an A10 Warthog out of it, and
You
it's
did,
still the A10 Warthog. It's not
Yeah.
not
Love the
Jeep.
Jeep. The Jeep is gorgeous. They did a good job with that thing.
So my first brickhead is done. I don't know if you're done with your first one yet. Rick,
I'm
but,
close. I'm very close.
You got an extra tile here, one of these
Ooh.
half round tiles, new from 2022, but they gave you an extra. That's kind of nice.
Have you seen the half round tile with the jumper
With
stud?
the
in the middle?
jumper, yeah,
Yeah.
wild, isn't it?
Yeah, I was using it in studio the other day.
They're coming out with some really fantastic parts.
In the Speed Champion vehicles I just built, the last 3 there, they have some pretty cool parts. That half round tile there is in it. You use it for a headlight. So it's like, I forget exactly how it's being held on. Oh no, it's just like a little, it's being held in one spot. Anyways, it looks great.
I
They
know
did
what
a
you're
really good job with it.
Awesome.
They've got a really interesting part in those too. I saw it on like New Elementary or something, but it's a 2/3, so it's like 2 plate stacked thickness, but 2/3 snot brick that's curved on one side. It's like
Okay.
really wild, like really. It allows you. It's a snot brick, but because it's curved on one side, you could rotate it and have it at angles.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's
Definitely.
wild. Hey, Danny Fandoms is here. Said first time watching.
All right. Welcome.
Welcome, Danny.
Fandoms?
On my end over here, I'm unable to chat with the in the comments.
On
Do you guys?
StreamYard?
Pardon?
On StreamYard, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, I have a pop-out chat from the YouTube stream going. So
I do
don't
too.
chat on that.
Yeah.
Didn't we used to be able to though, or no?
No.
Oh, just Kevin can, I guess. That's
You
it.
can
Yeah,
chat.
I know I can there, but I also have my YouTube going on this one over here as well.
I mean, we can send private messages to
You
one
can
another.
send the private messages.
No. Okay.
Like there's
Yeah.
three.
No, I got
that-
it. It's been a bit, maybe. I just was.
There's
used to the
3
other
in there
side of
for you, telling you to re-ice the goods.
Yeah, I actually
I'm just
need to go do that. Mine's it's warming up.
the peas, you can smell the peas are cooking. The peas are boiling. Need to get the carrots, hon.
So Kevin and I were talking about it. I don't know if you gents are baseball fans, but spring training kicked off already. Can you guys believe it?
I can. I mean, the weather's been kind of weird here. Like, it hasn't been the typical winter that we usually have. It's been a little bit warmer than normal, so maybe it's happening everywhere. I don't know.
He says that is it's minus 30 something here today.
Well, for us, it's yeah,
Yeah, because out west it's wild.
it's Wild West.
It's Wild West.
Wild West.
Jim West, Desperado.
So, I used to be a baseball fan. I kind of fell out of sports, well over a decade ago. I just kind of lost interest in other things were happening.
Sure.
I used to play baseball though.
So did Eric.
Did too. Yeah, Eric did too.
Oh,
Nice.
Kate's here.
yeah.
Hello, Kate.
Hey,
Jason's
Kate.
here. Hello, Toad
Hey,
Board.
Toadborg, how you doing?
Board.
Danny says, "Wow, y'all's Lego rooms look awesome." Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
Elizabeth says we had 70 in Philadelphia yesterday. 70
Oh.
degrees.
Yeah.
Coming to Philly, Elizabeth.
We were in the 60s all week, and then this morning it was like 20 degrees. It was freaking cold.
Ooh. All right. Well, there you go. There's Baby Spice.
She is. She's
Oh, nice.
She is a baby. Is that a lollipop in her hand?
I think
it
it
is.
is.
The bee.
Yeah, it is.
It is. I love the way they did the
The
pigtails.
pigtails. Yeah,
she
that's
pouting?
really good actually. And the bangs. I like the bangs.
Yeah, the bangs
too.
are good too. Yeah.
Yeah, because she bangs.
She bangs.
She's banging. Banging.
And she moves.
She came with a little microphone.
Hold in
PBJ
the
says
microphone.
Rick's spicing things up this evening. Yeah, he is.
You know,
That ain't a microphone, Rick.
it's all in the microphone.
PBJ asked if I got the truck gift with purchase, the one that finally came out for the modular that was supposed to come out on January 1. I did. I picked it up with the A-frame, so I
Nice.
was able to get that one.
Hmm.
Ooh, that's a brutal swing, Danny. He said he's going
Yeah.
between Texas and Nebraska, 60-5.
Yeah, that is
Wow. That's ridiculous. That's going to cause some pipes to burst and whatnot.
Okay, you got to ease up on the jokes to Andrew there. He's feeling it.
We had an ice day yesterday. The schools were canceled because of all the ice on the roads.
Yeah, we're having another ice day today.
Our kids went to school today. Oh yeah, yeah. That's good.
Your boys
Yeah.
are home.
yeah, back to back. Here we
Oh
go.
man,
Oh my god.
Rick, you're on fire tonight.
I was talking about ice. That's the
Yeah.
opposite of fire. Come on.
Jenny Brick said she didn't get the moving truck, but she got 2 of the ugly gift with purchase ambulances.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I don't like that. I saw that. Oh, what do you got there, Birdski?
Is that the one with the man bun, or is that the?
So I just like this. I like this. Why is it not focusing?
There you
Oh
go.
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like the outfit.
Yeah.
Cool little shirt or sweater.
It's a sweater.
Nice little jumper.
There you go, jumper.
Do you call it a jumper?
I don't know. I guess.
Just wondering. Just checking, asking for a friend.
Well, if Aspen's still here, Aspen, I watched my second episode of Doctor Who last night.
Are we talking like the original Doctor Who?
This was season 2. Season 2. It was Tennant, David Tennant, Doctor Who.
Did you start
the
off
old-
at season 2?
The
Yeah.
old Doctor Who's?
Why?
Why? Because I don't know. That's just what we started with.
Why don't you start at 7?
I should have started with 7. I like David Tennant too. Like I love that guy. But watch this one. This one they went back to 1879 and there was some werewolf or something. Wild stuff.
So just to clarify, is this the reboot series or the original Doctor Who's, the black and white series?
No, not the original.
So it's the one that happened in the 2000s.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Have you seen the ones from?
I've seen snippets. I've never watched a full episode.
My favorite Doctor is in that group of doctors. The guy with the plaid scarf. I think they all have a plaid scarf.
Yeah.
He had longish hair. He's very recognizable. That one doctor. I forget his name though.
And Aspen asked, was it better than the skin flap episode? It was better than the skin flap.
Oh my
episode.
god.
Queen Victoria was in it, and there was a werewolf. I don't know. Oh, Elizabeth says new Kelsey in the world. Jason and Kylie had daughter number 3 yesterday.
I just saw that. That's pretty cool.
There's an episode of Doctor Who from back in the old, like the original show. What's it called?
Doctor Who.
No, yeah. No, it's an episode where there's like this giant squid type monster attacking like an old mansion. And the house that my grandparents lived in was by no means a mansion, but it had an old English character to it. And so whenever I was there and it was raining, it would make me think of that episode of Doctor Who. And I used to just
That's awesome.
yeah, it was great.
You're just waiting for a big squid to attack.
Exactly. Like, when's it coming down? What's happening?
This isn't. I don't know if I've seen this before.
Oh yeah.
Oh, a 3x3 corner.
By 3
That's
corners.
wild.
I think that's new.
In nougat or medium nougat?
I couldn't
That's
tell you.
medium.
Nougat, maybe.
Medium. Yeah, that's medium.
nougat.
Medium nougat.
Where's
There
your
was another new
little
part in
Andrew?
that set, Andrew. I thought there was another new part that, like in the first few bags. I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh well.
A new butterfly? I was joking. Yeah, I don't know.
There's some trivia. So Danny says, "Did you know the jumpsuit worn by Bosk the bounty hunter in Empire Strikes Back is from the first season of Doctor Who?" I did not know that.
I didn't know that.
That is
Really?
wild.
I saw The Empire Strikes Back in theater last Saturday.
Oh,
Nice.
How was it?
Incredible.
Yeah.
I learned so
Probably-
much. Like I learned who Darth Vader really was, and like you know,
It
No, but
was
seriously.
probably-
For anybody walking out, did you?
no, I didn't. But seriously, it was a phenomenal experience. It really was.
It's probably better than the Ant-Man Quantumania. I watched that last weekend.
It's like the Ant-Man movie.
Yeah,
You right? Yeah, so I've heard a lot of ups and downs with that one.
it wasn't bad. It just wasn't great, and that's all I'll say because I know a lot of people haven't seen it yet. But
Yeah.
I haven't really any of the newest Marvel movies. I haven't really been wowed by. Like it's kind of how I felt about Black Panther and the Thor movie. I'm hoping Guardians just knocks me off my feet. Oh, that one was the best one, Danny. The last Spider-Man movie, the No Way Home, I think is the best Marvel movie that's come out in a while. But
Okay, I'm going to say something here, which is interesting. So I want to know how many of you, when you're putting on a tile, do you look for the injection mold point?
and
Okay.
hide it and
All right,
hide it.
Okay.
Yep,
Definitely.
100%.
So Lego has 2 printed tiles in one of the for oh my gosh, what's her name?
Spice Girl.
Yeah, not Scary Spice.
Ginger?
Posh.
Ginger. Thank you. Yeah,
Ginger.
Ginger. They've got two
Human.
Union Jack printed tiles.
Okay.
Okay, now you would think that these tiles would be identical with the same injection mold points, but no,
They're different.
they've made them opposite so that you could hide. Like I think they
Oh,
did this
genius! Yeah,
That's brilliant.
so that you could actually hide them pointing down and not have to, like it just maybe just went that way.
good. So those are actual two pieces. Like, do you think they're listed as two different pieces?
Well, no, I don't think they're going to be listed as two different pieces, but they
Okay.
are opposite of each other, and the
Okay.
injection mold points are both on the bottom.
I was just gonna say, you think Lego did that on purpose?
It seems like, well, I mean, or I lucked out.
Can
You
you
think
show
Lego
them
had
again?
foresight?
Hold them up again.
So they're opposite printed. Like if I was to turn this one the same way,
But they
Is
look
that-
they look exactly the same.
They're exactly
Yeah, they
the-
look exactly the same.
they're exactly the same. But if you match them up
That's
and you look
cool, though.
underneath, the injection points are on the bottom of each of them.
Now I kind of want to open mine up and see if I have the same lock because I'm
Yeah.
betting I don't.
Because either way, you're not going to see them because they're hidden. They're hidden no matter what.
Yeah.
But it was just pretty cool to see that.
The so the Quantumania movie, it was okay. Like it was entertaining. The guy Jonathan Majors, the villain, was phenomenal. Like
Yeah.
what a great acting job.
He's
But
Kane.
He's Kang, yeah.
Kang.
Yeah, he did great. And he's going to be like, he's the new Thanos. He's the new big bad that's going to be in several different movies.
The
Oh,
body.
they're bringing Thanos back.
No. I just mean he's like the equivalent of Thanos in this phase of the Marvel movies.
I
They're gonna
see.
be fighting him for a while.
I gotcha. Oh, I see what you mean.
Phase.
Yes.
Kate says she's excited for the new Guardians movie. Yeah, definitely excited for that. So our theater, my movie theater, just did this new thing. They did this thing called Screen X. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but it's where they project on the walls as well,
Ooh.
so that like
It comes around you.
Completely
it
immersive.
feels like it's completely immersive.
Right.
Mhm.
I've seen
Wow.
curved screens that do like.
Yeah. It's kind of like that, but no screen. It's just painted. But it was funny because you could tell they just opened it to it like this weekend, and so it smelled like a Home Depot in there, like
Oh.
fresh paint and everything.
Thanks for clarifying there, Aspen, because I'm getting really Jenny's talking about getting moisturized, and I'm like,
Yeah,
what,
I was
what am I
wondering.
They're still
missing?
talking
What all
Doctor
that
Who.
was.
Still
Moisturize
talking
me.
Doctor Who.
I thought it was our riveting conversation. Everybody was getting all moisturized.
No, Aspen. I definitely got up to the moisturize me part. I just, yikes, weird show.
Well, it always was.
What's new in the Lego world? Anything that we need to
Yeah,
talk about?
something we got to talk about. Their shit decision for a UCS set.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What happened there?
Yeah, let me hear this.
Well, do you hear what they want to release for the UCS set?
No.
Yeah,
Oh, the
X-wing.
The
X-wing.
May 4th set is going to be X-wing number 3.
How
Is
shitty.
that they've made
And you know-
3 UCS X-wings now?
It will be the 3rd UCS X-wing. Yeah.
And the best part about it
Wow.
is, you know how Lego doesn't do exclusive figures or anything?
Oh no, exclusive figure.
Exclusive
Who is it,
dual molded
Wedge?
leg. No,
Is it-
it's Red 5 again. It's Luke.
It is
But
okay.
it's going to be like dual molded legs and a new
Ah.
printing on the arms and everything.
So they're really making us want it.
Yeah.
Well, I hate to say it, but
I'm thankful.
I only own one UCS Star Wars set, and it's right here, the A wing. So I have to stick with the wings. So X-wing, A-wing.
Yeah, and I mean, for people that have yet to collect one or don't have one, I'm happy for you. That'll be great. But
That's me.
like, it's the same discussion we've had with the Tumblr, right? They
Make it
could
different. They'll
get
sell more.
everybody to buy one if they do something new, or maybe even something that they didn't do 10 years ago. That, you know, there's 2 other UCS sets they could have paid tribute to Return of the Jedi, and redone them. And I bet even more collectors don't have them in the ATST or the TIE Interceptor.
Correct.
Right.
Sure.
The X-Wing doesn't really have a tie to, there were X-Wings in Return of the Jedi, but there isn't really especially not Luke in an X-Wing, a big tie to that, unless it's going to be Sunken Dagobah, and I don't think it's going to be. So
And here's my bigger argument to all of that, though. And Eric said it, and I 100% agree. I think Eric said it. You might have said it in our chat. How do they make that better?
I don't think they do. And honestly, I think that's why they're doing it, right?
Yeah.
So from a development standpoint, it's going to cost them way less to develop that set because they already made it, and they made it damn near perfect. So now it's going to probably cost them a fifth of what it costs to design the first two.
Yep.
They'll make some minor tweaks. They'll put some exclusive figures in it, and they'll get all the recent collectors to buy it. But does that really make up for designing a new model and then getting everybody to buy it? You know?
Yeah.
Right.
So you're not going to make the set any better. I think it was actually less pieces. Grandpa T was telling me that he thought it was less pieces
It's
than the
like-
original.
It's like 1,900 pieces. It's not even 2,000, I think.
Yeah. And what was the other one?
I
2000.
don't remember.
So when was I know the old one was like early to mid 2000s. When was the second one released?
It was 10 years ago. It was 2012 or 2013. I think 2013.
Was it as large as the original?
I believe it's around the same size.
Is it? Okay.
Kevin, though, I was talking to Jordan about it, and he says it's actually pretty good because I got mine from some guy named Brick Building Biker, and the stickers are shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I bought mine used.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
my original one, I had bought it used, and then
Yeah.
he bought it off me.
But that one, it's funny because I was telling him they gave you 2 stickers for the windscreen because they knew you were going to F one up, and
Yeah.
I did.
Oh.
I F'd the first one up, and I had to use the second sticker for it. Hopefully, they do a printed windscreen, and
Oh
and
God.
Tyler's saying printed UCS plaque. They've talked about going to the printed UCS plaque
Good.
as well.
Yeah.
They need to do that for that price point. They really do.
For sure. Fall Equinox has got it right, though. Says, okay with that. Hundreds of dollars stay in my pocket to spend on something else. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. And that's kind of I said that before too. It's a saving grace that they're coming out with a lot of this stuff, and I have no desire to be involved with it. So
Right.
it's good. That being said, I'm way behind in sets, but I'll get them. I'll get them. If I don't, I don't.
Yeah, I haven't like purchased a Star Wars set, but the exception of the helmets, which I really do enjoy.
Yeah.
In a very long time. I would like to get the TIE bomber, but I don't have the rest of the
This one.
Star Wars ships that look.
Let's get up there. This one
Yeah,
up there.
the recent TIE bomber, the one that just
That one up over right there.
yeah.
It's absolutely fantastic.
I just don't have the rest of the ships that look like that to make it like I would like to have a fleet. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But those ones that came out before, just the TIE fighters.
Yeah.
They're $50 a crack.
Yep.
How many would you think you'd need, Rick?
No, I just would like one of each. Like I'd like one of every ship in the gray. I have all the blue.
Yeah.
Although I don't have a TIE bomber, but I do have the TIE tank, which is cool.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I was gonna send you one, but you know what? Screw off.
Did you hear his joke?
Yeah.
What? That wasn't a joke.
I thought you said I don't have the TIE bomber, but I do have the Titanic.
Oh, TIE tank.
Oh,
Tank.
okay, my bad. I heard Titanic.
Oh, that would have been
Like Rick.
awesome. Oh
That's
my
a little
gosh.
thin, but
That would have been well, you see, that's below me. Just like the Titanic was below the surface of the water.
Oh, I thought you said blow me.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see, that's what I heard.
below me.
You know what you can do?
PBJ, or I'm sorry, Todd asked who's getting Rivendell. $500 in the US. I don't know. Is it 700 in Canada? How much is it?
Probably. I'm
So-
out.
I think 670.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw it being built at the Lego store last weekend, and it's gorgeous.
It is beautiful.
They've got
They-
these new fern molds
Yep.
in there.
Oh, man, you know how many of those I could have used for my Jurassic build?
Oh,
All of them. I
it
could
would
have
have been
used all of
perfect.
them.
Yeah, but what
All of them.
you made is incredible.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But yeah, would have been
Yeah.
great. I was saying that set, if the figures, and I think they will, if the figures do as well as, because they're all like new figures, they're all exclusive figures. They're not reprints of the old Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
If those figures are as valuable as the Daily Bugle ones, and I think they will be,
mm-hmm.
that's a great parts pack.
Mhm.
Like all
Yeah.
the printed tiles, the fern pieces, the colors, like the nougat and all the tiles that they have in it. Like
Yeah.
I could spend $500 if I could recoup, let's say
half
let's
that.
say
that.
$100 on the figs or $200 on the figs. And there's I want to say there's 18 figures in there if you count the statues.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, the Daily Bugle was bigger than that. Like the Daily
Right.
Bugle was almost $300 in figs
yeah.
Wow,
on,
that's
on a $400 set here, right? So
so the Rivendell set might be the only Lord of the Rings set that I will ever purchase like off a store shelf.
Yeah.
And the only one you'd ever really need too, unless you want to have like the entire, it's got everybody in it that really matters.
mhm.
And I was going to say, Tanner, if you do end up getting some of those fern pieces, you need to add them to your build because it would take it from incredible to fantastic.
Oh, jeez.
I gotta write something down here.
Oh, my.
That was absolutely
Togord asks, are the Daily Bugle figures expensive? Yeah, the Punisher goes for probably $60 by itself. I think what's the other really popular one? The
Daredevil.
Daredevil. Yeah, both of those figures are exclusive to that set. And go
Well,
for
Blade.
a figure more.
Blade was exclusive.
Blade, the Firestar.
Firestar.
What is that? Yeah.
Rick is going to be in a role here right away, Elizabeth. Like he's
I'm Rick Rowland.
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
are.
God.
Never gonna give you up.
never going to give you up.
Fall Equinox says Rivendell is gorgeous, but I built my own using 2 of the OG set. Yeah, I saw your pictures of that on Instagram, and you did a fantastic job of that.
And there's my what do we got there, Andrew?
Focus.
There you go, Aspen.
Come on.
Rick rolled.
Is that the BBG Forge
Oh, it's an Ewok.
Faramir, or is that a different
Supposed to
one?
be.
All right, I think that looks like
Oh,
yeah.
there
There
it
he
is,
is.
right
Got him.
There he is. So that's our friends over at the Forge. That's their exclusive Faramir. You can still get
Really?
him. And he's got printing on the front and back, right, Andrew? And he's got, I think he's got a printing. The first time they printed 2 sides of the face as well.
Come on.
So yeah, nice little pained expression from him. It's the same expression Andrew had about 2 hours ago.
You said that's a Forge exclusive?
That is a BBG Forge exclusive. Yep.
That's awesome. And that's their first dual face printed? Wow.
I believe so. I think they've done some for some people on request, but that's the first one
Zombie,
you
maybe?
can buy.
No,
I saw something. I'm going to plug somebody else.
I bet you are.
Oh, well, you might want to ask your wife first, Rick.
I don't have to ask.
I mean, I understand you're pretty excited about this bunny thing, but really, it's
Woo! You know what they say. You're the bunny.
one in the bush, 2 in the
There's a person on Instagram and YouTube called Jason Playwell Bricks. You guys familiar with him?
I'm not.
No.
Okay. He is a commission Lego builder. He started his own company. He builds Lego commissions. I saw an interesting Instagram post today from him that they are going to be releasing their own line of sets. So it's
Wow.
now there's a person that's going to take Lego bricks and make sets and sell them. I wonder what's going to happen there.
Like Citizen Brick does that every once in a
Yeah.
while. Like there's you can get custom sets with real Lego bricks.
Oh,
I
you
think.
can. Yeah.
They're usually
Yeah.
expensive though, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
his
Re-
art and his art.
Republic Bricks does that as well.
Okay.
The one I really wanted to get was the Breaking Bad RV. I
Oh,
forget who was
hell
doing
yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
That's a cool one.
Yeah,
I think it's
Christina
awesome
does
though. I'm
that.
excited to see what
Totally.
they come out with. Right? Like, it's,
Oh yeah, no, there's some really cool designers. You know what? I went on Etsy one time, and you can go on there and you can get someone to commission build anything you want. Like they'll like from what I could see, they have like they'll show a picture of a house, and then they'll show like a picture of their actual house they made for somebody, and like they'll package it for you, and they show the whole process. It's pretty interesting. It's expensive as heck.
Yeah.
But
When
I think 2 of them I found Instagrams for, but they weren't like focused on their Instagram. It was more just a job, but they were fantastic builders. It was interesting, but they were a good way to make a job, right? Like they were like, I mean, as maybe a side job, like
Yeah, for sure.
exactly. When I first made my APC, I actually thought about like making a box and instructions and packaging it up, buying the parts and selling it as a kit.
Yeah.
So
You could do. Man, it'd be hard to make your money back without pricing
Absolutely.
it really high.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
yeah, I was thinking like the parts themselves just to buy it are $200, so I'd have to.
Right.
Nobody's going to buy it, so that's why I went for the instructions.
There's a guy in Edmonton that did a design of a Canadian
clever.
F-18, right? For
Oh, yeah.
Aviator Designs, and he did the whole deal. He's buying parts for a kit. He put together really beautiful box art for it and
Oh,
then
yeah.
design, but he's selling the kits for like $600-700. And
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
and that's tough. It's going to be tough to buy. It's very well done, and he did a beautiful design, but
It's kind of like Abe stuff though too, right? Like it's going to be someone who really like has an attachment to that unit or has
Sure.
attachment to that thing, and he'll sell a few of them, but it's not going to be like everybody's running out to grab that.
yeah,
That's right. And just the effort involved, like I guess that if you want to turn it into a business, you have to really go for it.
Yeah.
right. Yep. Abe says he's stoked. He has Andy from BBG, and now he got The Office on the way.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
I got Andy as well.
I just had Andy in my hands here. It's right here. Right here.
I got him in the same pickup there.
Hey,
Yeah, hey, cheers.
Cheers. Somebody.
Actually, you know what?
Someone in this stream sent this one to me.
well, that's nice.
I got a
Okay.
bunch of really cool stuff here from the Forge. Check this out. I don't know if I'll show you everything if you want, but
Yeah, go ahead. Here, I'm going to make you big, Andrew. Hold on. Bloop.
focus.
Focus.
Toborg, the Brickmania sets are phenomenal.
There you go.
There you go. Who's
Oh,
on
that's
there? You
awesome.
got. Oh, that's cool. You got your kids on the naughty or the nice list.
Perfect.
Yeah, and all 5 of our kids' names.
There you go.
Did you have them do you on the naughty list?
No, I didn't get a naughty list, but I got this. Oh shoot, I got a Christmas sweater. Come on, man.
Nice.
Sorry, guys, it's not very smooth.
Tanner, didn't you send? No, you didn't send me that one.
Oh, I love it.
Let's get baked.
Get baked.
Yeah.
They do some good Hanukkah ones too. They're like, that's how I. What is it? I forget the dreidel ones that they do. Focus. Is that the? That's Westeros. Yeah.
Westeros.
Oh, that's awesome.
Absolutely, Abe. We got to be careful about making Andrew too big.
Yeah.
The irreversible damage.
It's
And
just
it was just
swelling.
like a radioactive thing.
It's just a little swelling. Don't worry.
Radioactive.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
So
there's a little radioactive ball thing, and I got some clownfish.
Radioactive balls.
Come on, man.
The clownfish is so cool. Yeah.
you found Nemo. Good job.
Hey, stop clowning around. Come on.
Oh, dude.
All right. Anyways, and then also trout. Oh, and Jumanji.
Is it Mike
Jumanji
Trout?
board.
No, it's Mike Hunt.
Oh boy.
Wait, it's actually Jew Mini.
Jumini, you're correct.
Crickets?
Jumini.
Sounds.
So yeah, go check out the Forge. I do have to warn you though, they're getting into busy season. I know Cody told me they've got something like 30 or 40 pending orders because people are gearing up for cons and
Yep.
ordering custom stuff. So get your stuff in. You might be waiting a little bit, but they do great work there.
They do. Yeah.
And they have awesome shirts.
They do have awesome shirts as well. And if you're awesome like Rick, you have a shirt that actually says it has words on it.
It does.
I
you have a beard
saw
on
Rick
that
get
shirt?
his shirt. I was
Were you there?
at my bridge. I got a little video from like 50 yards away.
Oh, 50 yards. That's awesome.
50 paces.
Yeah.
Cody kept it was hilarious. Every once in a while, Cody would yell across the entire hall, "Oh my God, it's Rick Brigham!" I'm nobody.
I know.
Does anybody have any bags? Am I the only one opening bags here tonight?
Wha- Please stop.
Why do you make this so easy, Andrew?
We've opened enough bags as it is.
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
your bag still open? You might want to go back to the doctor.
You know what's
Yeah.
crazy? I
Yeah,
don't know
I
if it's
do.
too much detail, but he told me if it's not like sealed up in a couple days, just to put a Band-Aid on it and it'll take
There you
care
go.
of itself.
I have so many jokes to make right now, but I'm not going to.
All right. Well, now I gotta feel like I gotta wait for what I want to say.
Do I have to wait for it to time up again?
No, I'm just. There's this thing I've noticed when I don't even know if I'm gonna I'll wait for a different stream to talk about it. So it's bag related. Nothing I can do about it.
Do you cut or rip the bags, Andrew?
Well, that's just it. I want to talk about it.
Yeah. Let's talk about it.
Oh wait,
All right, fine,
is
whatever.
this the if you
Well, no,
open
it's not
one
gonna work.
side?
because- What?
This is your. You
Yeah.
can open them from one side, but not the other.
You can open from both. It's easier from the bottom to rip it than it is from the top, and I don't know why. Every time I go for it.
Andrew, do you have Eric's camera in use right now?
What, camera? Is
Yeah.
it? No,
It's
am I
choppy.
frozen?
It's choppy. Yeah.
It's freezing up on you, yeah.
Oh, it's probably someone using the internet here. I'm on Wi-Fi. I didn't switch over to my LAN cable.
You're only supposed to
do
keep the
that.
ice on for 20 minutes at a time. You don't want to freeze up.
Oh, oh man, I don't even know.
Okay, so I have a bag here. So you're saying, like, I find it easier to rip from the seam part rather than
No,
from the-
okay. So what I'm saying is you got your numbers, right?
Yep.
So from the number way up, it's not as easy to rip it as it is to rip it upside down.
That's very
Would-
curious. It was a little easier.
Is it
I'll
because
try
he
it
told
out
you
on
it's
that.
easier?
It's probably just as
The placebo effect.
subliminal, it's a trick of the mind.
No, man, do it every
Small-
time. Every time
that
you
I
check
mind
it.
trick.
You
I'm
just-
gonna try bag 3. I'll try it from both directions.
Thank you.
Oh,
Humor me, please. Uh-oh.
Hey, we talked about the rough on the Star Wars ECS set, but there was some really good Disney news that has come out. I don't know if you all saw that, but since the last time we streamed, there's an Up House coming.
Very nice.
She is. There's Ginger.
Hello, Ginger.
Where's the professor?
Where's Marianne? She was always my favorite.
Yeah, agreed.
Right.
Up House. Up
Have
House
you guys-
is coming. We got to look at the new CMFs as well. They look awesome. New CMFs. Last CMFs that are going to come in a bag and not in a box. Nobody's excited but me here. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading the comments there.
No,
You
the
know,
Up House. The Up House I'm excited about. I saw it. I don't know if it was on Instagram or TikTok. The guy that does the videos with the bowl and the xylophone bars. You seen those?
Yeah.
Yes.
So he has the Up House going up in one.
Oh, nice.
Right. He has the Up House going up, and then it gets to the top, and it triggers the ball, and then the ball goes through, plays the song all the way down around, and blah blah blah, and then,
Mhm.
and then it goes back down, and when as the ball's going down through all the xylophone parts, this house settles again, and then the ball comes into the bottom, and up it goes again. Right? It's kind of cool. Just a neat thing.
It's really cool. Definitely.
Yeah.
That's the same guy. Sorry.
Yeah. No, probably not. I
Oh,
don't know.
all right.
The Up House is just being released by Lego. It's not an idea set, is it?
No, it is not.
No.
It was an idea set like several times, and it always got not released, and now suddenly it's a Lego set.
Read PBJ's comment.
Be right back, guys. Getting some water.
Oh, jeez.
Tyler says, I've already looked for the parts to build Kevin.
From Up, the bird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Oh, that's a good idea. I should get onto that.
Brick Clicker said it is an Encanto house instead of Coco.
I think he's talking about the CMFs, but it's definitely
okay.
Coco because the picture's already leaked of it.
Hmm. And those ones are coming in the box, right?
They are coming in bags.
In bags.
Last ones in bags.
Okay.
May 1st.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I will need to get my hands on a few of those because
Literally.
I gotta literally because I got a little project to work on.
I was telling Tanner before the stream started that I was looking for just some of the Space Guys. Tanner had one for me there, and I'm super patient, so I was just going to wait to see him in Chicago. But I ended up going to Lego store one day and had not much time, not much stuff to do that day. So I am not fantastic at feeling the bags, but after going through 4 boxes, I had it down to a science. And it was in the last box, the last 3 bags were the Space Guy. I'm like, oh my Lord. But I got them.
Yeah.
Took all 3. Yeah.
You better get good at feeling bags before Chicago. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, jeez.
Sharing a room with Tanner, by the way.
Yeah, he
And,
is. One
I
bed,
did wanna
not the
talk
butt.
about-
It's gonna be great.
For those of you that are going to be attending Chicago, there's Morad set up as most of y'all know that we took up running sort of thing. Tanner's been hitting the gym. He's been on the elliptical. I've been running like crazy. Morad, she's taken a little bit of break from it. She's kind of getting back into it and starting to get training again. Yeah, I hope my back doesn't go out. You're damn right. I hope my back doesn't go out. But we're gonna run a 5K in Chicago, so I'm registered already. Tanner's registered already. Laura's registered already. I don't know who else is in on this.
I think Kate's gonna do it. I think.
gonna do it,
Trying to think of who else is gonna do it.
Mr. Rick Wickham?
No.
Chat. Rick, you're not gonna do the 5K. All right.
Oh God, no.
What
I
if I
think Andrew-
piggyback you?
I'll bike next to you.
There you go. You can walk it too. You don't have
You
to
can
run.
walk it.
Andrew, I think, has got a golf tee time. He's going golfing that morning. So
Yeah, because
Oh,
I asked
shoot.
Jordan. I said to Jordan, I'm like, hey, did you want to run in this thing? Like, you don't have to run. Like, there's people walking. You could do it. Feel free to walk it or whatever. And he's like, I'd rather come in last at golf than first in a
he's not wrong. There's something to be said about how crazy we are to have to be to pay to run. We are paying to run.
Yes.
Get a medal.
And
You
during
don't,
a
though.
time when you're supposed to
What?
be relaxing and enjoy.
Okay,
Okay,
no medal in this one. You get a T-shirt if you
What the
finish.
shit? No, there's a medal. There's no medal.
If you finish in the top first 3,
I'm
you'll
fucking
get a
out.
medal.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Andrew, just for
Yeah.
you, just for
Yeah.
you. Top of the bag, okay? I'm gonna rip this side.
Oh yeah, not as easy, is it? It took you 2 tries, Rick.
Now, just to be fair, I'm gonna turn it the same way, so I'm still using the same pressure on the bottom.
No, is that the bottom? Oh,
100%,
nice.
100%
Yeah.
easier.
Yeah. There you go.
How is that even?
Facts.
How is that even?
All of the
thing.
bags, even the small little bags, it's the
Right.
same thing. You can't tell which ones it is. You can
Oh
tell
my
by
God,
feeling it.
I
Mind blown.
All of them, every bag, every set.
Wow.
It's happened.
no.
Yeah, I don't know.
Coburg says he may do it if his girlfriend wants to.
Okay, but how do you know which is the bottom and the top on the small bag?
You just
Really?
gotta feel. Your one side will be easier than the other.
The
Try.
bottom usually has sweat on it.
Just close your eyes
Oh,
and
you're
go
right. It
for
does.
You,
There's
use
hair
your
on the-
teeth if you have to.
There's little hairs on the top of the bag.
That's true.
And the bottom is sweaty, like Kevin said. Okay, well, I'll try the bottom.
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
And it's got a
Much
little
easier.
bit of a fragrance to it as
Well, the sweat. I think the sweat helps lubricate the corner.
Uh,
Oh my gosh.
Roadwork that I ran after many months last week, and 1 mile in 13:25. 2 miles. I'm doing. I do 1 mile in 6 minutes and 12 seconds or 13 seconds. Usually is my speed.
And also, if anybody is interested in that one, Moore has also set up a group for
Yes.
May the 4th. There is a May the 4th. It's a virtual 5K.
That one you get a medal for.
You do get a medal for that one. It's team goals or squad goals, and she's got it set up under the group building with Bud. So if you want to that
Well,
info,
that's very cool.
And we can do that all over the place. It's
Yeah.
a virtual one, so we just do it on the same day or whatever, and
Yep.
post
Can
our
you do-
result.
Can you do it indoors on a treadmill?
Yes, you
You
can.
Yep.
Hmm.
You
You
can.
can do it indoors. You can do it on a bike if you want to, Rick. It doesn't matter. It's a virtual. It's
I
you
got
just
you.
got to do 5K.
Well, I walk 3.8 K a day, so
There you go.
it wouldn't be much of a stretch to get to the.
No, it's not. No,
Hey, you
it's
should
not.
stretch though.
You're right.
Like so, I'm
Wouldn't
doing
want to tear
one
a bag.
currently. I'm doing one currently. That's that. I think I mentioned it last week. It's that Iceland Ring Road one.
Yep.
So I'm at. I'm a little bit maybe of an overachiever with it, but I'm at 48% of the total
Holy
go.
cow.
That's awesome.
The total is it's 1,332 kilometers.
Nice.
Ooh.
I've
And
been at
you're
it.
almost halfway done with that. That's crazy.
I'm at 643.52 kilometers in 32 days. I have 94 days left to reach the 688.
You
I
got
think
that.
I'll make it. Yeah.
I think you
Nice.
got that.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
So it's I had a time goal of 126 days was that's where I said we set it for 8 weeks. I'm doing it with 2 friends. And it just said to me here now, I'm 305 kilometers ahead of my progress.
The Chicago one, it's going to be June, so hopefully, but it's early enough in the morning, I think, that hopefully it won't be too hot by the time you get out there. And it's in a park. I think it's pretty flat, so
But just so you know, there's no medals.
no medals unless you finish in the top 3.
Well, does anybody
Only
have
one
one
thing
thing
left to do.
Kerrigan's bodyguard?
Oh my God. So this is interesting. And this is just kind of one of the weird things that goes through my head when I'm building sometimes. You know, the little I think I just answered my own question. You know, the little builds that they do for the brain inside the brickheads? It looked like they were using different color support bricks for each brickhead. And I wondered if maybe they asked each of the members
What color?
what their favorite color was they wanted to use inside. But I've just realized they used the same one on Baby Spice, so probably not a thing.
Probably, yeah. They
What
do
if they
though.
both like the same color?
It's just weird how they switch the color. Like, what would make it? Why would they use? Yeah. Anyway,
They
'Cause they
do
have an
that.
abundance.
If you've built brickheads, hey Seth, they do that. They kind of the insides are always kind of a different color. It's
yeah. It's just weird that they would do it across the different brickheads in the same set. But I guess like sort of like Kevin's talking about, they're just trying to distribute. Ooh, she looks good.
no white.
Nice.
You guys keep talking about brickheads here. I don't have too many, but this one's friggin' epic.
Yeah, the ball.
Yeah.
Rod.
Yeah, the Balrog. Yeah.
Yeah, this thing is awesome.
That is
He
pretty
looks
cool.
a little swollen. That ball, Rob.
Oh boy, he's on fire, burning.
As he scratches his chin, he's telling you if it's on fire. Oh, so itchy. Need some cream.
Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin.
Andrew said you just have to put a Band-Aid on it and everything's okay.
Yeah. It's all good.
Aspen said the black elephant goblin. I'm hoping to have this thing finished by the time Chicago comes along. I should probably do something with it.
Definitely bring it.
We were talking about that. We're gonna have to eat. Tanner says, just wrap it up in cellophane like Andrew does. I'm like, yeah, you think Andrew's such a good rapper. You don't think you'd have to go in for the surgery?
Mhm. Oh my God. He has a surplus of cellophane in the house, industrial sized.
Oh my! I was too late on the saran wrap there.
He used it all in the move. Seth asks if everyone's going to try and get Rivendell on I think it comes out on the 5th. I am not going to get
I
it.
am not.
Not a day one for me, no.
I will eventually get it.
Yes.
I think it's beautiful. So we were talking about it.
probably
I
will
do
get
think it is beautiful. It is really
It
nice.
is.
It's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
Where my problem lies in is I look at the one Rebecca built, and I know like Rebecca, she built it after someone's, like it was a build of a build, but
Yep.
I look at that thing and I'm like that's what I want.
Yeah.
Interesting. I need to see this. Can you show it on screen somehow? Or
Aspen, can you put that up? I don't know. Can Aspen put that up?
Link to it probably.
Yeah, because I don't know what Rebecca had on her Instagram for really.
Put it on her Instagram.
Did she? Okay. It's gorgeous though.
Yeah.
It is phenomenal.
She's working to upgrade it too. So she did instructions from a guy named Lego Mocklock. He did a rebrickable of just this gorgeous Rivendell. I can't remember how many pieces, but probably roughly 10,000 pieces, probably more than that, like enormous. And she's upgrading it to she's actually putting water on it, like, because hers was just a bunch of the buildings, right? Or that one was a bunch of the buildings, but she's got them on base plates and she's adding water and trees and everything there.
awesome.
Yeah, Aspen just put the rebrickable mock there that she did, but yeah,
Ooh, I'm gonna go check that out.
pretty awesome. She brought that to the same show that Aspen brought her Hobbiton mock, and
Which is
both of
phenomenal.
those
It's all
builds I
right.
think were just very much crowd pleasers.
Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Yep.
Here's some of the photos of it.
Oh wait, what?
Oh, you're gonna show it
Oh,
on?
hold on a sec. Hold on a sec here, Andrew.
Wait, I just opened
Just
it.
gonna pop it open here, boop, and then I'll just do
There you
this,
go.
boop.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
there you
nice.
go.
Oh wow.
Is this? Why isn't it? Oh, it might just skip ahead here a second. Why isn't it going? Oh, I've got two. Isn't it moving?
You got to move it.
There we go.
Holy smokers.
There's the roof.
Pretty
A little
awesome.
different.
Yeah,
Looks
that's
nice.
I love that.
Have you, while he's showing these, Rick,
Oh,
I don't know
my
if
word.
you've noticed, but have you noticed how many people have taken that roof technique that's in the official set and now put it into mocks since that official set release?
I haven't. No, but
Oh,
I'm
man,
not surprised.
I've seen pictures all over Instagram. People are using that technique, and it's a great technique, right?
It is. It is.
It's just wild that we didn't see it before that set came out.
You're
'cause
right.
it's
It
really
actually
simple.
is. It is. It's just rotating them 45 degrees and
Right.
every other stud. It's yeah.
I think that's it that I have.
But it's so
Jason said,
effective.
Don't go too far into your camera roll. We don't want to see
Yeah, I
that.
know. I just like I'll stop sharing now.
We could see the previews, Andrew. It's
Yeah, I know. I can see him too. I can see- No, I have nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
Yeah, he also said he's getting impatient for Brickworld World. Can't come soon enough. Yeah, it's gonna be a really good show. It'll be a good time.
really good show. There's going to be an absolute shit ton of people there.
Yes,
Done.
yes, a veritable buttload.
Yep.
Can you fit a shit ton in a buttload?
Only
Depends
if
on
you-
if you're how good a packer you are. Wow.
Oh man.
All right, so I have bags here. So I'm going to bag one. I'm going to open from up the top here. And that opens
Look
really
at
easy.
that was easy.
Gravy.
Yeah. There
Now
you
I
go.
got bag two, and I'll open up from the bottom.
No, you just did the bottom. You got to do the top. The last one you did from the bottom.
And it was gravy, like
I
he
did.
said.
I did that. Like I said, it was.
Now do the top. There you go. Oh, he
Well, you got-
opened it with it. He got it started with his teeth when you guys weren't looking.
He
I
did.
saw
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, he did.
I
He
saw
cut.
it.
He cut it with some scissors or something.
Yep. Okay,
It's
now you're
not
just being a
impossible
smart
to
ass.
tear it. It's just it's easier to always tear it from the bottom. That's all.
That's what she said.
Yeah, it's definitely not impossible to rip it. It's just it's easier from the bottom.
I'll have
I
to get a
will-
rip-o-meter.
Oh my god, we're gonna have official test set up.
I'll have
Wendy
that.
says, "Will Brickworld be close to reaching 100 BWB episodes?" That's a good question. We're on 72 right now, and we've got roughly 4 months to Brickworld, a little less than that. So we could get pretty darn close to
Yep.
100. Pretty
Have to
darn
do-
close.
Just have to do a couple of Thursday episodes.
Probably high 80s, unless we doubled it up.
Double down.
Man, I keep hearing the songs in my head of the Spice Girls. This is insane.
I only know the one.
Which
Songs?
one?
Like multiple?
Oh boy.
I know Ben would be very upset with me right now.
Yes, he'd be all over you.
He's a big fan of the girls.
He is.
What the frick is his legs?
Have you guys been keeping up with The Last of Us? Or are you watching it at all?
I haven't.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't even started it.
So good. It's
Yeah,
so
well,
good.
I beat both games already. Like well before the show.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Is it HBO?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did a really good job with it.
It's incredible. Like the acting is really good, and I never played the video game, so I don't know how closely it's following along with that. But it's
Pretty close. There's definitely some changes, but the changes they made were like beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Like I won't say anything, but the third episode, I think, and was completely changed around. Just gorgeous.
It's,
I watched it a couple of times. I might have got a little emotional. I don't know.
Aw.
and you all gotta love it because it was filmed there in Canada. All of
Yes,
this.
actually, it's
Film.
mainly in Alberta, mainly.
In Edmonton.
Wow.
Well, they had
Edmonton
like
and
30. They had a
Edmonton
bunch of
and
different.
Calgary, yeah.
Yeah, they had a bunch of different things. My Ashley was looking it up because she was the landscape was so gorgeous. She's
Yeah.
like, I think Cranmore at that place.
Canmore.
Canmore. That was a place. The last episode I think was mainly shot there. Yeah, it's gorgeous.
There's some baby twins in there, I guess. Some twin babies,
Possibly.
little babies.
Haven't seen them yet, if they are.
Okay, well they were. I guess that my ex's cousins' babies were the spares for the show.
No way.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, it's amazing. Like when you guys get a chance to watch it, you will not regret it. Maybe wait until it's all out and you can all watch it in one go because you'll want to watch it.
I think
Oh,
I
yeah.
might do that and get the 1 month free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And then
it's
cancel.
incredible though, really
The
good.
Spider-Man figure. Oh.
Oh,
Whoa, Spider Man. What's going
he's
on?
happy to see somebody.
He is getting excited.
Andrew in the morning.
Yeah, better not be.
Here we go.
Andrew
Here we go.
after surgery.
That's funny.
Um,
That's what Ashley was like asking me about that. Like, hey, when you're getting something like that done, like what would you do if you like got
Pop the Woody.
excited, I guess, when we like, you. Well, first of all, you wouldn't, but like I
Yeah.
don't know. That's never happened for sure. But yeah.
Or you mean
Yeah.
like during the operation?
like just in general, like
Oh,
having
okay.
in a situation where your pants are down, and
I don't think in that situation, if you're like in the zone there, I don't think there's any chance.
no,
Knowing what's
Very-
happening, I really
Very
don't.
little chance.
yeah,
If anything, it would
Um,
retract into the body for protection.
yeah. Oh, for sure. I thought so. I was yeah. No, it was all good though. Everything's it's all good.
Abe asked if who liked the this week's episode of the Bad Batch. If anybody's watched that,
Haven't watched that. I'm
Interesting.
way behind in everything.
watch that.
Yeah, I'm
one.
behind on that one.
It was okay. It was a second part of a two-parter. Like last week's episode kind of ended on a little bit of a cliffhanger, and they finished her off this week, and it was okay. It wasn't the best episode that they've done so far.
Man, all this dark brown is killing me because the instructions are so dark.
When we were talking about the upcoming sets there, the one thing I thought I wanted to talk about there, I was kind of I think when you were talking, Tanner, and like you're like, oh, no one has anything to say about it. In my head, I was thinking like, oh, we got to talk about this. The Batman cave.
The back
Ooh,
cave,
yes.
That's going to be awesome.
yeah, absolutely, yeah. So they announced two big direct-to-consumer sets, one for Marvel, one for DC, and then it came out this week that the DC one's going to be a bat cave, like a fully enclosed bat cave, right? And still no word on what the Marvel one is going to be, but I mean, I think it's over 5,000 pieces. It's got to be an Avengers Tower, right?
That's
You
what people
think?
are saying.
Nope.
Kevin's like, no, hell no.
It's going to be the helipad thing.
It could be that, but man, I'm trying to remember how many pieces were in the last helicarrier. It's not anywhere close to 5,000, so it would have to be either scaled way up or really detailed, like way more details.
Well, that's why, yeah, before helicarrier with an I, now it's helicarrier.
Helicarrier, nice. I see what you did there.
See?
What you did there.
Yeah.
Todd says X Mansion is what I'd love to have. So
Ooh.
they are coming out with an X Mansion eventually. That was part of the big leak survey stuff.
Yep. You can park your X-Wing outside of that.
Yep, at the X Mansion. That's what I heard.
Makes sense.
You can get an
Woman
X-ray there
effect.
too.
You could before
Yeah.
getting.
Probably the whole place is rated X though.
Yeah, well, that's my kind of place.
Well, because X is going to give it to you.
Yes.
X gonna give it to you. Go.
Oh, yep. That's where we went.
Sometimes it's just so easy.
That's where we went with that.
Can't stop, drop, and open up shop by yourself. These are Rough Riders.
Abe says,
Whoa.
aren't they making a Yavin 4? Yep, that's a rumor too. Yavin 4 set.
What happened to Yavin 7?
That it hasn't come out yet.
4 comes before 7. Kevin.
Come on, Kevin, get your head out of your ass.
Jeez. Jeez.
You guys do when you're bored. We throw shit at Kevin.
Lots of exciting stuff. Lots of money.
Yeah.
Good thing I have none.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, this Hulk smash car with these big hands on the front are pretty awesome.
Little shout out to Kate. She's still here, but wrapped up today. If you got a micro build to post and you want to post it, you still got a
Yes.
little time to do it today. Today closes Let's Build Micro. And Rick had some really nice micro builds that he posted over the last few days, and seen a lot of participation on this one. A lot of cool stuff built small.
I have seen some incredible. Mine are like, I don't know if they qualify as micro per se, maybe mini, because they're still not quite as small as they could be.
Yeah, but they're still the that minifig or what do
They
you
are. They're
micro
nanofig
fig
scale.
nano fig scale.
They
Yeah.
are. Yeah. So
So I think they still qualify, but there's been some amazing ones. Brick Built Josh did one today, that little miniature winter village that looked amazing.
oh yeah, but yeah. And also Dana's castle on the island
Yeah.
there. Oh man.
Yeah. Kate
Not-
said she was kind of cursing him because she wanted to do a build like that, and she was working on it, and then Dana posts his, and come on, man. Come on. Yeah, there were some really, really nice builds.
Kate said, "You and Rick have very nice micro builds."
You want to
And
see 'em?
Kevin, you're a monster. That's all. I'm just repeating what she said.
Thank you,
I'm
Kate.
sorry. Micro builds.
Thank you, Kate. Mine was just digital. Rick, yours were digital too, as well.
They
right?
are. Yeah. But as usual, totally buildable in real bricks.
Absolutely.
It's the only way I
Absolutely.
walk.
Sean Connery.
Sean Connery. Oh man, there's a lot of hair pieces in Scary Spice. But you also get a lot of these microphones, which is really cool because actually I have gold on my mini Imperial flagship, but I could use silver. So
There you go.
Hmm.
You get some extras too, right?
Gold, silver. Oh no, I missed a piece.
Start over.
100% when you see this, you know
Yep. That
Yeah.
was supposed to go somewhere.
it meant to go in somewhere. Well, you know what? I got an extra piece. All right. Oh no,
Matt,
no, it goes on the
my
bottom.
son was building one of the sports cars the other day, and I'm very confident in his building. He knows how to build. He's really good, but I couldn't believe it. He finished it. I'm like, take a little video of it, and then after I was looking down at the pieces, and there was a couple pieces that were extra that weren't supposed to be extra.
Mhm.
And so then I started going back and looking at it, and I start following the instructions, and he completely just skipped a whole thing. He put these clips in, like the wrong clips in. So instead of them being like this way, instead of vertical, they were horizontal. So when he went to put the next part in, they weren't clipping in. So he switched those clips out for like different colored ones. And it was just like, what are you doing? Like you just use different colored pieces. Like there was a trans red and a dark and a light gray on the other side. They're supposed to be both like light gray or something. Or I was like,
He was improvising, man. He's improvising.
I couldn't. I think he just wanted to get it done, I guess. But you didn't have to rush it. It was funny because he did it like late at night when he was like, anyways, it was time to go to bed. I let him stay up a little bit longer. Maybe he was too tired.
He was a little sleepy. Abe says new Mando season coming soon.
Yes,
it
March
is.
1st, right? Or
Excited
2nd? Or something?
Very excited for that.
Scary Spice.
She is.
Ah, she got me.
Are the prints on the leg pieces?
Yeah,
Very nice.
it's pretty cool. I had the extra two, and I wondered where they were going to go, and then the legs came along, and I was like, oh, there they go.
You had extra 2 legs?
Two pieces, two printed leopard skin prints, if you will.
Oh,
Leopard.
leopard.
So far, I've got 3 extra microphones, so that's very cool. And that looks like it's going to be it for microphones.
Any
Strange-
turntables?
Strangely, and maybe not strangely, the only one to not get a microphone is Posh Spice.
Did she have a
no.
headpiece though? I think she
Not
had
Not
didn't she have a
Nothing.
headpiece microphone?
no. They wanted her to look as much like Sirius Snape as possible.
Well, where are you guys at? Do you almost got them built, or you're got one left to go?
I've got 3 out of 5 built.
Yeah, I'm wrapping up 3 out of 4.
Nice.
Are you trying to cut us off?
Yeah, I think we're gonna be shutting her down here soon.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Well, we can go. We can finish up.
No, it's all right.
I'm building 2 roofs at the same time here.
2 roofs, 1 cup.
My lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
See what it did there?
So these are interesting. These 100-year, usually the brickheads on the base, you got a black base with black jumpers to stick the thing on, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
These each have, I guess, because of the silver anniversary of Disney or whatever, they've got some nice chrome
Oh, that's very cool.
chrome
That is
work
cool.
on there.
So how much do you have left on yours, Andrew? Like you have the roof? Is that all you're doing or no?
Oh no, I'm on bag 10
Oh,
of
okay.
15. I got some ways to go here. And bag 10's like the largest bag. Some of these bags are really tiny. Bag 10 was 2 massive ones, and it's the both sides of the roof.
Was it all bigger parts or was it
Yeah, bigger parts, plates, like all of this is in there, and I'm building 2 of them.
oh wow.
But like for example, like this is bag 13 by itself. It's a single
really?
bag.
That's normally an inside bag.
Yeah, no
Here's,
kidding.
here's bag 15. It's a little bag.
Just a little three part.
So it's the parts kind of, but it's, I mean, they're all different builds, I guess.
You know, I want to know. I want to unlock the secret to why and Lego bags the way that they do. I have theories. I think we've all talked about it a lot.
Like the bags in the bags?
The bags in the bags, and also which parts go in which bags. And
Yeah.
I know it's all about assembly line and like where it's coming from and whatnot. But I would love to be on the floor and see it happening.
I thought some of it has to do with like you know how like there'll be a right and left part. They're usually mixed. They're usually not mixed together, right?
Yeah, that's right. It's almost like they're
Nice
produced
part.
in a separate part of the line.
Yeah. So it's like you don't get them confused, almost like when you're
Something like that.
separating
Yep.
parts. It's a
There's a
little
lot.
method
I
in it.
know that there's logic behind it.
For
It's
sure.
just,
Yeah.
it's just sometimes you think you're used to what they do, and then they do something different.
Sure, fair
Yeah,
enough.
for sure.
Like-
Harley's here. Hey, Harley.
Hey, Harley.
Yeah, so the one I was showing off, if you guys didn't know, this is Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. He was the precursor to Mickey Mouse.
Yep.
Really interesting story with Oswald, if you don't know. So this was Walt Disney's first character. Then Universal Studios basically owned the rights to him, and we're going in a different direction than Walt wanted to do. So he then created Mickey Mouse, which very, very similar qualities to the mouse and the rabbit, as you can see, and you see it in the thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit was the first animated Disney character.
Interesting. And this happens to be the year of the rabbit, so
That
Is
that
it really?
very interesting? Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
Huh.
Did so Universal had the rights to Oswald at first, but then eventually Disney got him back.
So
Or-
I think, yeah. So I think Disney sold them to Universal because Universal, this was before Disney was big and had its own production company, right?
Mhm.
And so Universal was doing the producing for it, and they owned the rights to them. And Walt said, "Well, screw you guys, I'm just doing my own thing," right?
Yeah, and the rumor has it that when they pulled the plug, Oswald said he was just a patsy and he was being set up.
So do you know how many times that happens though? Like it's just ridiculous. So today, oh my god.
You get that little JFK humor there?
Yeah.
You know who was in JFK?
Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon.
Freaking
Kevin-
Bacon.
He was.
Kevin Bacon.
All right,
Um,
here, I'm gonna try the bag trick
okay.
while you're talking.
I hope you tear your bag.
Bottom's good. Keep talking. Keep talking.
Yes.
I'm just watching him tear the top of his bag.
It took a little.
such dramatic.
No, it took a little. Andrew's onto something.
I think he is.
So I was watching a TikTok today. Actually, it was on Pink. So the artist Pink, right?
Yep.
And she was talking about when she first, it was Howard Stern interviewing her. And something I didn't know, Pink was in a band. It was an all-girl band. There was her and two other girls, her best friends.
Okay.
And her record label came to her and said, you need to go solo.
Mm.
Like, you need to go solo. You need to get rid of the girls. She's like, these are my best friends. They said, you're not listening to us. If you don't go solo, we'll bury you.
Mm.
Wow.
So it's time to go solo. You'll have to fire the other girls. And you can't tell them that we're telling you to do this. You got to
Mhm.
tell them that you just want to do this on your own.
Show
So she calls the managers in, because the managers that manage the whole band and all that sort of stuff. She calls the managers in and they're like, hey, this is happening. And the managers are like, yeah, you know what? You need to do it. You need to further your career. Then the managers walked into the room where her friends were and go, she's abandoning you.
Oh.
And they basically wrecked her. Like she was now homeless at 17 because they're all living in the same house. So they all punted her out.
Jeez.
Now homeless at 17. So she releases her first album at 17. Like she goes and she hangs out with these guys somewhere or whatever, and they start releasing this album. She releases the album, sells 16 million copies or whatever it was of her first album. But she's a 17-year-old kid who doesn't know shit from shit. Her managers come in, and because she didn't sign off on them, took all the money.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's brutal.
Well, I think she's got them back now. But
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
But holy shit, and she goes, so there I was, 16 million copies, and I was still bankrupt. I still had nothing, not a penny to my name.
Wow.
That
Yeah.
is brutal.
music system's ridiculous. It's crazy stories you hear from the artists and what they put up with and what they signed away.
Oh yeah, well, Meatloaf, right? Same thing with Meatloaf.
Delicious.
Meatloaf was he was delicious, but his manager kept him high enough his whole career that he didn't know where his money was going.
Yeah. He was originally called Roast Beef, but
Yeah, Yorkshire pudding.
he had to go
He
down
wasn't going
to,
anywhere.
that was the backup, Yorkshire pudding.
Oh, Yorkshire pudding was the backup. Yeah, that's right.
I guess it wasn't Paradise by the Dashboard Light for him. I don't know. No, that's a song.
It is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, Andrew.
Yeah.
Seth said, having worked in a production plant, the bag numbers have to do with weight distribution and how each set differs from another.
There you go. That's the kind of science I want to know.
Science. Have you guys seen? I don't know if I
Oh,
talked
what?
about this with you yet. There's a show on Netflix called, what is it called? Pez Outlaw. Have you heard of this show?
No.
So it's about this guy, this collector that basically figured out the Pez market.
Oh, wow.
Pez USA and Pez International didn't work together, right? And so this guy would go overseas, like he went to this factory in Eastern Europe and like got all these Pez things that weren't available in the US because Pez USA didn't want to distribute them, and was bringing them back like by the boatload and selling them like crazy, right? It's a documentary on Netflix.
Oh.
It's very interesting if you're into docs at all, and I love watching those things. They're very informative. But it's also like if you're into the collector scene and that kind of thing, it's just very interesting. You should check it out. Pez Outlaw. It's short. It's like, I don't know, it's like an hour and 30 minutes or hour and 20 minutes, but pretty
I'd be
interesting.
interested in that. I'm into the documentary crap too. I can
Yeah.
watch that shit for hours.
Kate said she thinks the same thing happened to Mariah Carey with Pink.
I just read that.
Did you?
If probably happens to a lot more that we just don't know about it because they're too afraid to talk about it because it might happen again.
It's the same thing that you look at that Pamela Anderson story. Like you'd think that Pamela Anderson would have all this money, right?
Right.
Nope.
I watched her doc. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It just tells how like she straight up says it. I wasn't smart. I'm
Yeah.
not smart when it comes to that stuff. No, really?
I started watching that show with Seth Rogen, and I turned it off after this. Like I think after the second episode, I didn't get into it. It was like you know what I'm talking about with her. It's Tom and Pammy, or Pammy and Tom.
Oh, it's the Tommy Lee story, but that wasn't. They never released that. Someone else released that.
No, I know, that's what I'm saying. I didn't get into it, and I liked hearing her side of it, and like I'm glad I didn't get into it. Like, 'cause,
Right.
yeah.
I watched the whole thing. I mean, getting to the talking penis really started, but it was kind of weird. But
Hey, Mac.
something to see, that's for sure. Hey, Mac, perfect time to come in.
Hey, Mac.
I don't know what else I'm going to do to this thing. I have to put lights in it. That's what I have to do. Yeah.
You have to put lights in it. That is true. It's a true fact.
How are we powering all this stuff up?
With power.
Okay.
Brilliant.
If you can terminate it with a USB-C, then I'll bring a USB hub and we'll just use battery packs.
How long do you need it?
Well, how long can you give me?
6 inches.
Oh,
boy.
That's 6 inches to you?
This is, yeah. That's what
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Okay. All right. Must be Canadian 6 inches.
Ah.
Hey, Maura.
Hey, Maura.
Hey, Moira.
Good evening.
Good evening. And welcome. to
I
Midnight
don't
Food.
like if it doesn't matter how long it is. We can get extensions if we need to.
Right. Okay.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Did she, though?
No, she didn't. Fall Equinox says Pam and Tommy's based on a Rolling Stone expose.
Yeah. It actually happened. Like that happened with them. That's how they their video leaked and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's definitely played up a little bit. And, you know, talking penis is something out there. That's for sure.
Kevin's like 3 inches.
3
inches.
Yeah. 3 inches. That's what I'm used to. It's cold up here.
Oh, boy.
Rebecca sent me something the other day. She was killing herself laughing. It was this Canadian guy, and he's walking along and he's talking. He's got like icicles hanging off his beard. And
I
stuff.
saw
And
that. She sent it to me too.
Yeah, the guy goes. He says, "You want to know how goddamn cold it is here?" He says, "I've given myself I've given myself my how do you say it? I can't remember. I don't even have to go into my proctology appointment anymore. I'm doing it myself. It's so cold in here." He's inverted. Yeah, Seth says it was only minus 30 this morning. Yeah,
Oh, it's a spring day.
that's without the wind chill. That was just the
Shorts
temperature.
weather.
Ridiculous.
Yeah,
Sports weather.
yeah.
Oh, shorts weather, you said, yeah.
Sports and shorts could
Yeah.
be both.
Sports shorts.
Scorts.
Seth said he's doing an MCU binge about to watch Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I watched Doctor Strange again the other day. That was awesome. I love that show.
The first one or the sequel?
The sequel.
Yeah.
They're both good. Like I didn't think I was gonna like them as much as I did.
That first one's trippy. It's very
Yeah.
trippy.
It's one of those ones that you watch it a few times because you start picking up on stuff, right?
Oh yeah.
I can't say it enough though. I am really ready for the new Guardians movie because
Yeah.
I think that's my favorite franchise out of the MCU. It was I went into the first Guardians movie just not knowing what to expect because I hadn't followed the comics or anything, and it was incredible. And the second one wasn't as good, but it was still good. And yeah, just love the characters, love the way they're directed.
Did you see the new
soundtrack.
Guardian ship?
Yeah.
The soundtrack is killer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see the new Guardian ship?
The Bowie. Yeah.
Yeah. Dislike. I don't love it.
Are you talking about the Lego set?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not as good.
Toadborg says Hail Hydra.
All right. Sporty Spice.
Ba-bow.
What sport?
Looks like soccer to me. What color was her brain?
They are all pink. Moving on to Posh.
Hey, Tavern.
Lake Tavern.
And now to build Snape.
Snape. Well, I don't know if we're going to get her done here. I think we're going to shut her down here right away. Where are you at, Tanner?
I got probably, 5 pages left of Tinkerbell here.
So you want to finish Tink and then we'll call it an evening?
I think so. Did you guys see movies? Speaking of movies, have you seen the Creed movies?
Oh, no. Are they good?
I've seen them.
I like them. There's a third one's coming out next month.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the preview for it.
And I didn't even know it was that thing until I saw the preview for it. I think the Super Bowl they showed a preview for it, right?
Yeah.
And the guy, the bad guy from the new Ant-Man movie is kind of the rival in that one.
Yeah.
But, hey, there's Steve.
Steve just made it for the last 5 minutes.
Hey, Steve,
Good
how
job,
you doing?
Steve. Better late than never.
And there's Matthew too.
Oh,
Is that the one where like it's his friend like went to jail for him or something like that?
Yep.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty good though, Rick. If you like the original Rocky movies,
I
not
do.
some of the newer ones, but
Right.
Those are good to rewatch every once in a while.
Oh, man.
yeah.
it's fun to actually. I watched a thing on that the other day too. The scene where Rocky's running through the streets in Philly there.
Yep.
And he's running through the market area. That's all natural reaction.
Oh,
That wasn't a set. He just went running down there, and everybody's like, "What the hell?" And everybody's turning and looking at him. It was all natural reaction.
Mhm.
70s,
guy-
man. It's the
And
70s.
the guy threw a fish or something, I can't remember what he throws at him there. But that actually happened. The guy just did it. He did, like, it wasn't scripted. It wasn't in part of it. It wasn't nothing.
And what a different world. Like in the 70s, they probably had like 2 cameras and it was real. Like it wasn't today where if they're going to
Exactly.
film downtown Philadelphia, there's going to be streets blocked off and all kinds of shit like that. Like they
Yeah.
probably had 2 cameras and it was pretty candid, right?
Yeah.
Which
Andrew, you
really
be careful that cat doesn't start pawing your bag there. They'll be in some serious trouble.
Yeah, just put a band-aid on it. You'll be all
we
right.
got, we got a lot in
Yeah.
common, me and her. We both got neuter this year.
oh, man.
Oh, that's funny.
I was hoping though, so the Creed movies, the first one, a lot of throwbacks to the old Rocky movies, but the second one, it's like a fight between Apollo's son and Drago's son, Ivan
Yeah.
Drago from Rocky 4, right? I was hoping the third one was going to be Clubber Lang's son fighting against him, but it wasn't. Need some pity in the fool.
Yeah. Some good old Mr. King.
Yeah, Steve's got it right too. With Elf, if you watch that show, The Movies That Made Us, they explain it, but
Yeah.
when they did the New York City scenes. That was
I was
all
thinking
candid
about that.
shots.
When you were
So
saying that.
like he runs up to the guy that he thinks is Santa Claus, and that was just a stranger. It wasn't even an extra. It was a stranger, and that was like genuine reaction.
There was something I watched the other day too. It was Will Ferrell, and he had James Corden,
Yep.
and they had to do it's like this game where they're playing, and he says like, you either answer the question or you have to eat something you don't want to eat.
Oh yeah.
And I can't remember what was in front of Corden that he'd have to eat, but it was completely disgusting. And he goes, Will Ferrell says, "All right, so you do that carpool karaoke thing." He goes, "Out of everybody you taken around there, which singer do you like the least?" And Corden's just like, "Well, no, it's not that I don't like them. It's that, that I wouldn't listen to them as much." And he goes, "No, he goes, you have to like them the least." And he keeps going. And Corden's just he starts eating whatever in front of him. He goes, "That's effing disgusting." But
Better than admitting who he likes the least.
exactly,
Yeah.
that could definitely come back to haunt you.
Oh yeah.
Tubberg says, Stallone brought the script for Rocky 1 to many production companies, and they all liked the script but wouldn't buy it because they didn't think Stallone could be a good main character. Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good for him. I heard a thing today during Rocky 3 is when he was most ripped, and his daily calorie intake was 1,100 calories with his workout he was doing.
Wow.
And he was just shredded. He said it was. He said you eat that 1,100 calories for a few days, you get that gaunt look in your face, and you look and you get that. Anyway, he said it really helps you get angry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
It really helps you
Friggin'
get
hungry.
angry.
That's like, did you guys know who Michael Phelps is, right?
Yep.
The
The
swimmer. They
Guy
used to
with
talk
big
about
legs?
his daily intake, and he'd eat like 6 Egg McMuffins and like 2 plates of pasta and a large pizza and all. Like
Mhm.
he was eating so many calories a day, just ridiculous.
Was he the cocaine guy?
Weed.
Weed.
Bong.
Weed.
Ryan Lochte was the cocaine guy, I believe.
Didn't he like fake a robbery when they were in Brazil?
Yes, he did.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, but Phelps just liked the weed.
Yeah.
Kate said she met Sylvester Stallone in real life when she lived in California. His daughter played travel volleyball.
Oh wow.
That's
That's
amazing.
awesome. Sly.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, there you go.
She said his wife was 6'1". Yeah, Brigitte Nielsen, I think, was his wife at the time, and she is tall. She's a tall woman.
Yeah.
Tall drink of water.
Well, and you saw it when what was the show with Flava Flav that
Yeah, that's
she's
great.
way taller than him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Flava Flav.
yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he is pretty short, Kate. Most of those guys are. Vin Diesel's short. He has to wear lifts.
One of my favorite comedians. Oh shoot! Now I'm gonna screw up his name here. He does an amazing Sylvester Stallone impression, and he does like his. I don't know if it's a weekly show or if it's a couple times a week. He does a show, and it's basically he does a. Oh man, his name's just escaped me. He does the face swap, so it looks like he's Sly. And he just acts stupid, and it's I don't know. I'll have to send you guys some videos of him. I'm
sure.
doing a bad job explaining him, but you guys don't know who I'm talking about. Maybe then
No.
somebody help me out here. Okay, I'll tell you later.
You de-round him.
It's good.
What do we charge for this thing?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Seinfeld was actually on the show recently.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. You could tell it was a video like Zoom call like show, and you could tell like he was like, "What am I doing?" But like it was great.
What am I doing?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Couple $100, whatever.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The guy, the comedian I'm thinking of, I'm sorry, I can't think of his name. It's just escaped me. I think he's good. Like I think he's a pretty good writer. I think the comedians respect him. So I think he's friends with the guy. That's why he did it.
Brian Jorgen says Kyle Dunnigan. Is that who you're
Yeah.
thinking of?
Exactly it. Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you for bailing me out there. 100%. He is hilarious.
Still don't know who he is.
That's okay. You should just Google him.
No, I'm
Check
gonna have
him
to
out.
Google him. Yeah,
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Matt Dunnigan.
Kyle.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, jeez.
Now,
You're the comedian,
okay. Now I'm a comedian.
eh? Yeah.
There, Tanner is done.
There's
Pink.
Tinkerbell. She looks
I'm so
great.
close.
She's got some really good printing on the skirt and some translucent wings and those Nexonite tiles as well.
Yeah, I want
Really good
Tinkerbell.
one. Really good figure. Nice little bun. She's got bun, hon.
Nice bun. Where you from?
Do you want none?
I want some.
Right.
Right.
Abe said work was great today and he got to come home to watch our stream. Honestly, been a great day.
Awesome.
Awesome, dude.
I'm working on the legs for Snape, and then I'm done.
Okay.
Oh, and clearly I.
Brick Jedi says, have you seen the Wally brickhead? I have. I'm excited about the new Disney brickheads that are coming. I think those are March 1st as well. The Wally and Eva, and then the Moana and Merida, and Cruella
Yes.
and Maleficent.
DeVille. Yeah.
I saw the Wally one too. I like that Wally one.
Yeah, the Wally looks good. They all look good.
Matthew's taking a shot at my facial hair. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you can look at Matthew's latest poster. You can take a shot at his too.
Damn.
He's got a picture. His baby came to visit him at work the other day, and I was going to make a comment on his picture. It's like, baby didn't bring you a razor though. Very nice.
Go, Snape is
Snape looks
done.
awesome.
Record
Snape is
time.
done.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now you got to sing that song. Have you seen the YouTube video, the puppets, the Harry Potter puppet pals?
I don't think so.
All right, after the stream, Rick, you definitely need to look it up, but everybody else can too. It's Harry Potter puppet pals, and it's the Severus Snape song. Watch
Oh,
it.
yeah.
It's hilarious. Hilarious.
I was mistaken. Apparently, there is a microphone for Snape.
Oh, there it is.
So.
Yeah. All right, everybody. We got to get going. I got to get going. So thank you very much for joining us tonight, as always.
Absolutely. It's been a
Thanks
slice.
for having us. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
and we'll thanks for joining us, boys. It was always fun. And we'll have I think the Craftsman will be back next week.
Yep.
Crafty Crick McCraps, whatever we're gonna call him. Crappy crap. Nope. Not gonna do it.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Tuggy Tuggenstein.
Then just forewarning, March, I will be gone for 2 Fridays in a row. I'll be in sunny Mexico for 2 Fridays in a row. So
So
as a press on
Connor's gonna be going live from Mexico is what I just heard.
man. I don't know if I'll come back if I do
Uh-huh.
a YouTube stream from Mexico.
I will talk to your wife for you. We'll be okay.
Maybe I'll check in from the beach.
What? No, I'm not even gonna do that joke. All right. So thanks everybody, and as
Yes.
always, stay safe.
Yeah, take care, everybody.
Good night,
Hey,
guys.
everybody.